Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall. In this video, we will be speaking about the full moon that's happening in Gemini on
December 4th
thanks.
or 5th.
Thank
December
you.
4th or 5th, depending on where in the world you are. So around about December 4th, 5th. Mercury has just gone direct, or it's going direct right now.
Right now, as we
Saturn has gone direct.
Correct.
So look for the crystallization of the disillusionment.
illusion, that fog is now being kind of dissolved and things are crystallizing.
But there's an order to the dissolving.
Yes.
You know, think about like a divorce proceedings, the way that you're breaking up, you're dissolving a marriage, but there is structure to that. Or taking a building down.
Taking a building
you take
down.
it down from the top and then the middle, and then you finally remove the foundation.
You don't take it down from the center. You take it from the top down.
No, Gemini is a masculine sign and it's mutable. So it could feel a bit like quicksand, you know, kind of dissolving under our feet. And expect the unexpected. And as we're moving through this energy, think about it like skiing or driving.
Yes.
You got to keep yourself
your joints
pretty
flexible,
pretty loose.
Pretty loose. If you know, when you've had these conversations in our life where they just tumble down and they roll around, and you and somebody's having a conversation and it goes to unexpected places, and you can't be like, I'm gonna have a conversation about blah blah blah, and then not go anywhere.
It's already in the gutter.
No one wants to talk to anybody like that.
No.
Now, it is Sagittarius season. Sagittarius is a jovial, futuristic, wonderful, charming energy. So the sun is in this real happy, charming kind of celebratory
holiday spirit. So we're thinking about connections with our family. You know, we're looking at the bigger picture as we're ending the year.
Yes.
So we want to be, you know, kind and happy and peace on earth, goodwill towards men and women. And don't let me sound too Pollyanna, but you know what? No one ever beat Pollyanna to death. No one ever did.
Nobody ever.
No, she fell out of a tree, but that was an accident.
That was okay.
But, you know, she would give her advice and people would kind of cringe and go,
oh, God.
But then she would leave the room and they would chew on it and go, you know, maybe this girl has something.
Maybe Pollyanna's got some of that wisdom to her.
Yeah.
Some of that charming wisdom. Sagittarius has that. Although they're not Pollyanna in any way, but Sagittarius has that charm and that wisdom.
Represented by Jupiter. It's jovial. It's a gas giant. It's the ghost of Christmas present. Right?
It's the arrow in the wind that will make its target. So we have the sun in Sagittarius. We got the moon in Gemini.
13 degrees.
Oh, yeah. That's very important.
13. And we will be exactly square to the nodes.
Yes.
Right? The north node in Pisces, 13 degrees, south node in Virgo, 13 degrees. So this is eclipse energy.
Yeah.
You know, this does feel like an
eclipse.
Does. And then Saturn has gone direct.
Yeah.
And Mercury is going direct, and Saturn and Mars are squaring each other. So this could be the frustration that we might feel during this full moon.
Yeah.
You know, and every full moon has the potential of frustrating us.
The moon is our emotions. It's reflective. It reflects the sun's energy. So there is this reflective kind of full emotional space that's happening here.
It's about relationships.
About relationships. Yeah. Now, as far as the degree, so 13 degrees, so the degrees of a sign, it goes to 0 to 30. You know, the critical degrees are 30 and 0. But in the middle is very important.
It's like the pimple on the boil, right?
Yeah,
it's like
you're halfway through.
Yeah.
So 13 degrees isn't quite 15 degrees, but it's pretty darn close. So it feels that kind of tension, that a little bit of frustration. There's wind resistance. There's, of course, you know, we know the world that we're living in. We know the country we live in.
It's a radical new paradigm.
Oh, it's a completely new paradigm.
We heard the vice president trash turkeys.
Yeah, I heard the president, vice president, trashed turkeys. He's not the president yet. And
I think he spent the day on the couch.
our secretary of war is being talked about as a war criminal. And he's only like a couple months into his job. So that's also very interesting. There's a new perspective on things.
There is this reaching across the aisle, right? This bipartisanship is showing
dissolving, a dissolution of our stagnant old ideas. Gemini
might makes right. It's a dissolving of that.
Gemini is an air sign. Gemini is a mutable air sign. It's conversation. It's flexibility. We all have Gemini friends, and they're a lot of fun, but they can be really frustrating because they change their minds.
And they're so chatty.
They're so chatty. My mother's a Gemini, and she is so chatty, and she's got something to say about every subject.
Oh, that's great.
It's great. It's wonderful. I love my Gemini mother. But she has something to say about every single subject under the planet. So there's this loose, kind of loosey-goosey. We're also towards the end of a snake year, and this is very important to me in particular.
Next to last, yeah.
So we're shedding our old skins, and we're getting ready because we're going into a fire horse year next year. So we got to prepare the way for this horse. If we don't prepare,
are coming.
If we don't prepare, we're going to get trampled over these horses.
You better
because there's a
run.
stampede. There is a stampede of energy coming next year. So,
But Pollyanna can't run that fast.
no, she can't run that
crippled.
fast. But she's so glad that she's
got
able
the
to.
crutches.
She's so glad she's able to see.
Yeah.
You know, she's so glad. So
This moon represents a fruition, a building up of fruition in optimism.
Yes.
All right. It's about connecting. It's about being joyous and being curious. Like, what have you been up to?
Oh, yeah.
And talking to your siblings, reconnecting with your siblings.
that's another thing about Gemini, which is very important and super charming, is that Gemini energy is very curious and very adaptable to other people's ideas. They love to know what's happening in another person's mind.
Supremely adaptable.
Supremely adaptable. So keep flexible, keep adaptable. But we've been doing all this work whole year, kind of stabilizing our personal value structure, centering ourselves, eliminating all the garbage, really shedding ourselves, transforming the world, but believing in what the core values are on things.
And think about Pisces North Node. Think about that deep spirituality, right?
Yeah.
It's spirituality. It's also drunkenness. It's also ignorance. But we're moving to this place of like, we're going where we need to go.
Yes.
And we're not checking in with anyone. And we're moving away from that Virgo South Node. That is, it's nitpicky, it's controlling.
Yes.
If Virgo is the dam, then Pisces is the river.
Right. That control.
Control.
The dam.
That accounting.
The dam is very helpful to agriculture. The dam is very helpful to water systems, to the city water supply. But if you dam an entire country, there's going to be a lot of problems. Right now, there was a dam that was taken down near Shasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, near Shasta.
The Klamath River.
And how?
Salmon are spawning in the river for the first time in a century. It's wonderful.
So what is, I don't know how many lifetimes that is of a salmon, but that's, a lot. So keep flexible, keep chatty. It's holidays, get together with everybody, respect everybody. We're moving into a new paradigm. We are in that liminal space right now.
Here is where karma is planted.
Oh yeah, this is all very important. Yeah. This is very important. Okay, so this is not eclipse energy, but there's a square to the nodes, an exact square with the sun and the moon.
That has to mean something, doesn't it?
That means something. Yeah. So keep your eyes out open. Look for uncommon occurrences. Look for synchronicities. Yeah. Maybe take note of that. Anything strange and new that's kind of popping
symbols.
Up.
Watch those symbols.
Watch for the symbols of your lifetime. Yeah. Woo-woo, spooks and specters and ghosts. This is a wonderful time to ask for the help of the spirits of your house. The spirits of your property, ancestors, to guide you, because we are going to have a crazy eclipse season coming up next year.
For us.
Well, yeah. Well, it's not just for us. It's for us.
Oh, no. I mean, yes.
But
for Aquarius and for Leo, for sure.
It is also about
It's
us.
for all.
It's for all. It's for all. And there is a grand water trine happening.
It's still active.
It's still active. So as much as the Mars
is square to Saturn.
Mars is going to Saturn. That's causing a lot of frustrations with wanting to go places, but there's a lot of emotional support and there's a lot of support of flow.
I'm removing a layer here.
Yeah, it's warming up here. There's a lot of flow, a lot of spiritual, psychic, cosmic help that we are not aware of. Subconscious work, dream work. Take note of your dreams. I hope everybody's having some exceptionally strange dreams these days. I have been. And just, trust in what you can't see.
Trust in the emotions to to ground us, because Mercury, right? There's Mercury trining to Jupiter, trining to Saturn and Neptune.
Yeah.
And they're all in water. Mercury is in Scorpio.
Yep.
Jupiter is in Cancer. Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces.
Yes, they are.
And that's water. So it's reminding us to find the flow, right? Find the flow.
Whatever that means to you. I know that's such a
Go with the flow.
weird thing to say. Go with the flow. Be flexible.
Don't bludgeon Pollyanna, Everest.
No, don't. No. I know.
Go with the flow.
I know. I trust Pollyanna. Okay. So we're going to go through the 12 zodiac signs, and we're going to pull a tarot card for each one and give you a little advice on this and go through the houses that this is affecting you.
We'll start with Aries.
All right.
So Aries and Aries rising, this energy is in your third house. So that's beautiful.
Right, it's good.
Third house.
Third house.
It's about internet. It's about thoughts, beliefs, messages.
Yeah.
Right? Cooperation. Siblings. Again, siblings.
Siblings.
You get the Three of Pentacles.
Three of Pentacles.
And everyone has a valuable message. No one is working above the other person. We're all cooperating. Threes are expansive.
Threes are expansive. This is expansive values, expansive money. But, I feel like this is the siblings in our life, either the siblings by blood or the siblings by choice, the brothers from another mother. We're working together, we value each other, and they're helping each other. This is, once again, a Gemini energy. So conversations, chattiness, finding information through other people.
Yeah, Mars is in your ninth house. So there may be some frustration in your faith, maybe faith in yourself. Maybe you have to put your faith in other people, which is very uncomfortable for Aries.
Very uncomfortable for Aries.
But it's about deep discoveries and communication through speech.
Yes. And our brothers and sisters have found a different way to move through life than we have, and having a talk with them about what they do and how they do it, especially if you're a little estranged from your siblings.
It's sitting in your vulnerability.
Yeah. Reach out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taurus and Taurus rising. This is your second house position.
Got it.
This is your house, and there's a culmination of your values versus others' values. And you could see the difference between you and between the rest. And there's some clarity here. Maybe you've been doing it the hard way.
Yeah, maybe you're doing the hard way. Taurus, dear Taurus, we are so charmed by you. You are so stable and hardworking and trustworthy, but you are a little stubborn. Perhaps the way you have been organizing your plans and passions and thoughts.
You've been hanging on your fixed identity
too long.
Too long, right? And you haven't been,
malleable,
mutable,
flexible.
malleable, that's it.
Flexible, malleable. This figure is burdened by the way he's operating. He is holding all of these plans and passions and versatilities in this really silly way. They're blocking his view. They're just so awkward. If he were to put these down and pick them up one by one, and maybe even just make a value distinction on if they all need to go into town. There's this little town that he's bringing them. And I like to think that he's bringing them to town to sell, because it's kind of Taurus energy,
But if you could present them differently, it would be better for your own finances.
It would be better for your own finances. Break it down into little individual parts and address each option as it stands, not as a whole big clump.
Okay, for Gemini and Gemini rising, this is your moon. It's a remake for you. You're in the spotlight. There is friction because Mars is their opposite.
Yeah, Mars is opposite in your 7th house, and you got the Justice card. This has to do with relationships. This is about
that's Mars.
Literally justice. Our concepts of justice. This is about finding balance. There is a space behind her which is unknown, which is hidden, and she's the authority of what is right and wrong. This figure of justice holds the sword of truth and is balancing things while there's a lot going on behind her. So there's karma happening in the background, and there's perhaps a frustration with our partners.
And Mercury is in your 6th house of day to day, so maybe it's a new understanding about your health or your routine. And you have a water trine in your money houses.
Yes.
Which is beautiful for you. So there may be financial windfall coming in for you.
There might be a surprise money coming in through the legal system, through justice, through karma. There might be something that kind of came back around, which you hadn't been thinking about, which really makes your core solid.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful. Cancer and Cancer rising, this energy is in your 12th house, so this could be for you about clarity around shedding old patterns, addictive behavior,
blind spots,
the unseen realms, though, right?
We're talking the subconscious. Realms. Oh my God, look at these unseen realms. Here we got the 2 of Swords. She is blindfolded, literally unseen realms. She has her back to her subconscious, to the fluids of her dreamscape. And
too much thought.
Too much thought.
Not enough emotion.
She seems to be on stage.
Yeah.
It looks a little performative.
Mars is in your 6th house position, so that's your day-to-day routine. And also your health, so be careful here. Be careful with your health. Mars in the 6th isn't that great.
No, it's not that great. It also could be unseen enemies.
Yeah.
So we have the 2 Swords is a crossroad. So there's a little chance to go here or there, or a decision about a crossroad, or maybe there's a concept of flexibility around our future states.
And Mercury is in your 5th house, so that's fabulous for you in terms of love and joy and children.
Yes.
The messages through those venues.
Yeah.
Love, joy, children.
A balancing here.
Yeah. Leo in the horizon, this is great because it's fire and air. And this is in your 11th house position. So, 11th house. So this is saying go out and party with your friends, people, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and just hold court.
Hold
court the way that a Leo can do.
Hold court.
Mars is in your 5th house, so that may be some frustration in having fun. Maybe you're taking yourself a little too seriously right now.
Yeah, maybe you're taking yourself a little too seriously. Maybe you're taking your place on the stage too seriously. A conversation is not just about you speaking to the audience. A conversation is about you in conversation with other people.
Open your big ear, Leo.
You gotta listen.
Close your mouth and open your big ear.
Keep a lid on your emotions, perhaps.
It's about faith in the unseen world, right? Yeah. And there's a culmination in your goals for business.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Right. Virgo and Virgo rising. This is your 10th house position, so it is about work.
Yeah, your public face, the work. This is what everybody sees you. Everybody sees you, and you are being pictured
7
here
Pentacles.
as a harvester, as a gardener, as a farmer, and you are checking your crop, you're checking your values, you're
There's
checking your
not a
money.
whole lot of joy in this, right?
No, I mean, 10th house is super serious.
Super serious. And then also Mars is in the 4th house, so that may be too much passion at home.
Yeah.
Too much energy, too much,
This is also Gemini again. I'm just going to hammer this home. This is about conversations in work. How are you expressing yourself? Do you communicate clearly at work? Do you communicate obtusely? Are you unable for whatever reason, for just kind of shame or confusion to express your needs publicly and what you want? If you see here, one of the little fruits, little coins, has fallen to the ground. And this fellow is not quite sure if this crop is what he wanted.
Can you transform this? Okay, Mars in the 4th house, too much passion at home. Matters will settle down, though, after the 6th of December. So it's just weather.
Yeah,
hang in
yeah.
there.
This could be the frustrations at home, especially during the holiday seasons.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's coming in. Everyone's messing up the house. Dirty dishes.
Shoes go
muddy
outside.
food footprints everywhere. We tease, but it's important.
Yeah.
There's got to be standards.
For Libra and Libra rising, it's air and air. Fabulous for you. You probably have the easiest moon energy.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. This is your 9th house of studies and publishing and beliefs. It's extremely active for you.
Extremely active.
Mars is in the 3rd house position too, so there's a lot of energy with gabbing on the stoop and the front porch politics and checking in with your siblings and taking short trips for the holidays.
It might be so busy you're a little overwhelmed and not knowing how to address all the different things that are coming.
Tie up all these loose ends?
It's like, how am I going to make it to the next town to buy that special little cake for the family gathered? Just take each issue and just check it off.
They're all lined up rather well.
Yeah.
It just seems a little bit chaotic.
It seems a little overwhelming. Just kind of think about each problem, each task, and address it individually.
These are not facts. These are passions.
No, these are not facts. These are passions. Yeah. This is also headlines. This is a lot of people talking. This is like the text on a page. This is
like,
great.
so what's up with you?
This is great time to get information.
Yeah.
And once again, this is squaring the nodes of the eclipses that we're coming up to. So there's a lot of information coming to you, a lot of secret knowledge that is coming fast at you. Take notes of what's happening.
Yeah. All right. Scorpio rising. This moon is in your 8th house position. That's your house. It's about deep fears becoming clearer. Mercury is in your sign and Mars is in your 2nd house. So Mars in your 2nd house isn't really where you want Mars,
No.
right?
Yeah, that's...
So maybe there is a tightening of the belt. In your finances, you're being a little careful. You're watching your...
You might need to walk away.
bank.
This is literally a card about walking away and isolating yourself in the mountains, finding the source of all these waters.
I can't keep doing things this way. I have to just go upstream to find the source of the problem.
What is the source of my wealth? What is the source of my regeneration? What is the source of the river? Where do I find it? There might be a walking away from a contract or a obligation that you've had, or even a person. You know, these cups could be different people. Their
You're
souls.
doing some really difficult work, and you're tackling your fears, though.
Yeah,
you know, that's great.
Yeah, and part of this moon, this is actually important. Part of this moon is visualizing what has been terrifying you, and realizing that it isn't that scary.
And maybe I've been imagining the worst just to gird myself in case of anything happening, but you don't need to do that because the fear eats you.
The fear eats you, just like you know, cancer.
Yeah. Okay, so Sagittarius. This moon is in your relationship house. It's your 7th house, romantic partners. There's clarity about your relationships. Don't cross your own boundaries, right?
No.
There's a lot of support for you. And Mars is in your 1st house. Boom.
Boom. Look at Mars in your 1st house. The Knights. Okay, the Knights work for the king and queens. These are the warriors. This is that energy that kind of drives us. This knight is moving into a new territory. He is moving into a sandy patch of ground. Let's just be simple about it. From a rocky patch of ground, and he needs to rear up to see the terrain, So his horse doesn't injure himself.
Sink into the quicksand.
No,
right?
no.
Mercury is in your 12th house. So there may be understanding that you've got to let something go, some old behavior, some eating habits, some drug habit, drinking habits, something like that.
Maybe you're moving into a more mature relationship with other people. Maybe you're moving into a more mature love life. Perhaps there's a foreign love interest in another land that is just charming you. And there's ideas of literally leaving the country and going somewhere else. That's such a Sagittarius thing.
Yeah, let your heart take you.
Let your heart take you to where you're needed, to where it's warm. Don't stay in a cold basement. Get out.
In the Northeast.
No. Cold basements of the Northeast.
Capricorn and Capricorn rising. This moon is hitting your 6th house. And isn't it always the way with you, Capricorn? Every single moon, it's like duty, responsibility, goals,
seriousness,
work,
home versus work. The way? And you get a very conservative card.
Fixed sign.
Fixed sign. Okay, so the 4s have to do with the Emperor. So this is the Emperor. This is how we stand in our values. This is a very strong, stubborn energy that's fixed. Now, keep in mind, it's Gemini. We've got to be a little flexible here.
You have to be flexible and use the energy of Mercury in your 11th house position to get with your friends. Talk with your friends. There's information. There are lessons. There are new chapters to be found through them, though.
This card, to me, is about stinginess. It's about overly rigid. Yeah. Not only is he stepping on his values, so nobody steals his shoes.
You can't dance that way.
No, you can't dance that way. And I know if someone steals your shoes, that's terrible. He's holding his coins right to his chest, and then on his head, he's got it on top of his head. It's too stagnant. This has got to be flexed up.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. Keep
it fluid.
Fluid.
Yeah. Keep it mutable. Aquarius rising. This energy is in your 5th house. That's wonderful for romance and fun.
Yeah.
And love. 5th house, huh?
5th house. Wow. Actually, we pulled this card. I'm an Aquarius. I remember this. We pulled this for the last moon. Excuse me, God.
No kidding.
I got itchy nose. Excuse me. So here, I'm just going to talk about it real quick. So
that's right, we did.
This isn't a card about joy. This is not a card about happiness. This is a card about loss, death, grief, and regret. But it's not. The figure is looking at these 3 cups that have spilt. If we know the 3 cups, it's those 3 maidens dancing.
Yeah.
But
Mars is in your 11th house position.
Yes.
So there's frustrations with your friends. And it's about ego involvement. This is about ego involvement.
This is ego involvement.
Yeah.
The 2 cups that he doesn't see, the 2 cups are love. The 2 cups, when you're in love and you have a love contract with somebody, you become a different soul. This is about love. This isn't about relationships.
Mercury is in your 10th house.
Hey.
So there may be some news, some new information about work for you.
About work.
New source of income.
Who you are in the world. And when you're dealing with loss and sadness, who you are in the world is so far away. You've got to turn around, go across the bridge, and go back up to that little town to be in the public eye. And you have to pick up these 2 cups. You got to find love that is maybe in your subconscious.
Look at what you still have. Look at what you have, what others don't have. You can't. You could cry about this, but you have to set a timer and then get on with it. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah, you understand. And, everybody else doesn't have this lovely black cape to mourn in.
Okay.
Pisces.
Enough about you.
Enough about me.
Pisces and Pisces rising. This is your 4th house. So it's about home. It's about changes in your home, changes in your family. Perhaps you're moving.
Yeah.
Right? Perhaps you're reconnecting with your family. Mars is in your 10th house, so there's maybe some frustration at work. Perhaps you don't have the shift that you want. Maybe you were put on the night shift, and that's a little bit difficult through the holidays. And Mercury is in your 9th house, so that's publishing and higher learning and faith and travel.
Publishing, higher learning, faith, travel. We have the Emperor, the King of Kings, the boss. Where are you the boss? You're the boss of your core values. There might be some aha moments where you're like, oh my gosh.
Like maybe my family doesn't see it from my perspective at all. But I still do.
But
I'm still the emperor, and I have to own that.
Yeah, we're the emperors of our own world. You know, and we're the emperors of our own sea, even though we're all little fishes in the same blue sea. We are individuals.
And you have to be ready to fight, right? You have to have your armor on, but you have to remain soft so that you could speak to your family, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You have to be approachable, but ready to fight. And the thing about fatherhood or being a parent or motherhood is that you can't express all of your fears. You have to keep it undercover.
No, please
Otherwise, you alarm your whole entire family.
Otherwise, it's terrorism.
But that's not to negate the fear and to say that it doesn't exist, because they do exist. We do worry. But we have to keep a lid on it. And that's, you know what that is? That's the trouble with existing on this world.
That's good. That's good leadership.
Yeah,
that is good leadership. That is good emperorship.
Yeah.
The emperor doesn't tell his subjects what he's emotionally going through on a Tuesday afternoon.
It's not helpful.
No, there's rules. There's rules, and there's structure, and there's authority, and there's definition. He is on a stone, square throne. This doesn't have any soft edges. This is kind of hard.
All angles.
And, I'm just going to talk a little bit more about Pisces. So like the Pisces energy, it's like really mysterious to people who don't have a big Pisces energy in their chart, and it's kind of like ununderstandable. It's hard to concept, like why incomprehensible. I don't even have a word for it. It's incomprehensible. Like, why are you like that? And addressing a person who is a very heavy Pisces energy can be really confusing and be like, I don't understand you. Why are your rules like this? But if you could just kind of sit back and understand them as,
there is deep wisdom.
There's a lot of wisdom going on with that.
Is.
And a lot of respect. And with that, we give you a lot of respect, and we thank you very much.
We love you very much.
We love you very much.
And please do hit all of those buttons, like and subscribe.
Yeah. It feels so dumb to kind of say it, but it really helps the channel, and we love...
I love doing this for you.
It's just numbers on a screen, but I love to see the views and the likes and the comments. And, we're doing this for ourselves. We're also doing it for you. We are on... Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. If you would like to tip us, that would also be really sweet of you. And you want a reading from us, just reach out. We'll do that.
Totally happy to.
We love you. Happy full moon.
Happy Gemini moon.
Happy Gemini moon. Bye.